Welcome back to another video, guys. Today I'll be showing you guys how to abuse the most overpowered gun in Fortnite, the primal shotgun, also known as the skill gun because it takes a lot of skill to use. There will be 3 steps to abuse this gun. The first is getting the gun every game. Next, you have to know how to box fight with this gun. Finally, you need to know how to build fight with it. Before we get into the video, if this tutorial helps you in any way, shape, or form, make sure to like and subscribe. Let's get on with the video. Okay, so the first thing you need to know is how to get this gun every single game. There are definitely multiple ways to do this. You can land at the spire, try to wipe it out and fight the spire assassin for it, but this is extremely risky, and every game you'll be contested by at least 3 other players or teams. If you are confident in your off-spawn fighting skills, this might be the drop for you, but statistically, if you get contested by 3 other players, you have a 1 in 4 chance of surviving, compared to, say, being uncontested or contested by only 1 player. The odds of surviving are much better. The first low-key spot that you can get the primal shotgun every game is the bridge east of the spire and south of colossal crops. Here you can find many chest spawns, even a super chest, lots of animals to kill for bones, and skeletons laying around to mine for bones. Keep in mind, you only need 4 bones to upgrade a makeshift to a primal shotgun, and since it is so overpowered, it doesn't even matter what rarity it is. And Epic released a new patch that says the lower your makeshift shotgun, the less bones you will need to upgrade it. So keep that in mind. The second low-key drop is the house between Sweaty Sands and Holly Hedges. There are multiple 4 loot spawns and a chest spawn at this house. From there, you can rotate northeast to this campsite made of tree trunks, where there's a chest spawn and the NPC Blaze. You can duel her for a purple primal shotgun, which you can use to dominate the lobby. Now that you know how to get this shotgun every game with little to no difficulty, you need to learn how to box fight with this gun. Just like the past few seasons, box fighting is the go-to way to fight early game, mid game, and end game. You can end fights quickly without using many materials, especially with this gun. The first box fight tip is the ramp phase. Everybody knows this phase by now. All you have to do is walk up to an opponent's wall, place a ramp over your head, and as you pickaxe to break it, jump and bump your head on the ramp. This will phase you into your opponent's box. From there, you can place a cone which your opponent will most likely phase through and demolish them in under a second. The second box fighting tip is another ramp phase, but not to get into your opponent's box. It is a phasing trick that a lot of EU pros are abusing. They walk up to their opponent's wall, crouch and look down to the left, and uncrouch, flicking up, all while holding down their ramp build button. This will cause many people to panic and edit out to the side. You can pre-box them and take an easy 50-50. Finally, the last box fight tip is when you are on the defensive. If you are boxed up and say your opponent got a few AR tags on you, wait for them to drop down on a ramp like most people do. From then, open up a top right triangle edit and place a cone on top of their heads. If the ramp is facing towards you, you can edit 3 tiles under the 3 you already edited to make a 6 tile edit on the right. You can run out at your opponent and destroy them. If the ramp is faced sideways, open up a top right triangle edit again, but this time, take both of the walls around him too. Then reset the wall and open a top left triangle edit, jump in their face, and take the easy 50-50. Alright, now you're a pro at box fighting with this gun. Well, what happens if you are forced to build battle by that one creative warrior that cranks to max height? Well, for one, you can shoot them down, but if for some reason that's not possible, you'll need to utilize these tricks. First, always place high walls, whatever you're doing. You never know. They can be helpful if your opponent places a ramp next to one. You can just edit a window and full box them. Second, learn 2 or 3 retakes that will be useful in game and you can do consistently. This is much better than learning a wide array of creative only retakes that you can only do half the time. If you have just enough retakes that you can confuse your opponent and pull them off every single time, you are guaranteed to have height. This leads us to our third tip. If you have height, try to get some unexpected angles. For example, if someone is double ramping up, connect a wall to it, drop down, and jump in their face. You can afford to make risky plays like this because the primal shotgun is so overpowered. Well, that's it for the video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.